Hey lovelies, welcome back to our channel, Get Spooky Society. First I want to say Dale is not with me tonight, so if everybody could just put a little shout out and prayer to his dog, had surgery today, and so I have Andy with me tonight, and he's going to help me with filming this. So we are back in Lawrenceburg, Indiana at the ARI building, which is the Archeological Research Institute. And Andy is actually, he has done all the research on this place, and he's going to tell us like what the history is in a nutshell as we know it. There are a lot of like differing stories, etc. But I am currently standing on part of the property outside where the infamous Fitch house may have been, or the barn. We're not sure, but that's where I'm standing right now. And Andy, I guess it's time to get spooky. We never know what stories we may uncover or who we may communicate with on an investigation. It's usually not the ones everyone thinks about. In part 1, we spoke to a spirit attached to artifacts from an old boarding house. In this episode, we spoke to a man who knew General Dill and one of the female slaves he helped to freedom. And none of them had anything to do with the mansion that everyone remembers that once sat on the property.
I did not have this light on, Stephanie.
Okay. Do you think that this lighting is good?
I mean, it's bright in here, but you've got a clear picture. It's up to you. Wherever sets the vibe.
Now that you've got that light on, let's try, because he can turn that light up too. Try turning. Here they go. Flash, whatever that thing is.
Pretty, yeah, wow. Pretty dark in here, but what if we turn the light on in here?
Oh, here, I got it. And you can turn that light on the camera up as well.
I can turn it up?
Yep.
Okay. You know what, I think with the ambient light from this room, it's pretty good. You want to come take a look? Cat ball went off on the table.
Yeah, I think that's good. Do you think it's better with this light on behind us?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
If it's off, it's pretty dark in here.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Flashlight.
Got it.
Okay. Well, you're really setting off that ball a lot. I might have to swap you out. Can you step away from it, please? That was me that did that.
Okay. You did not set off the flashlight, though.
Can you turn that light off, please? Please turn off. Thank you. All right, 2 flashlights and a cat ball that is now off. Thank you. And a flashlight. Excellent. You guys are getting the hang of this. That was not me. Okay. Hi. Can you turn that off, please? Please turn that off. That torch, flashlight, light. Turn it off. Please turn it off. Thank you. Okay. If you did not hear, my name is Stephanie. You might know several of these ladies in here. You do? Can you turn that off? Please turn it off. Turn it off. I'm feeling male in here. We have Gail, who you may not know. Oh, well, you know Gail? Okay. Can you turn that off, please? Please turn it off. We have Gail, Liz, Carol, Hannah is somewhere, and
Sammy.
Okay. Another couple. Wow. Lots of activity in here, eh? Are we speaking to some men? Can somebody turn something on if we're speaking to men? We have Andy, I'm sorry, we have Andy, who is a man. And Rex, flashlight. Yes, we're speaking to men. Please turn it off. And another flashlight. Okay. Can you turn the flashlight? Thank you. So obviously there's multiple men in this room. If I count, will you turn something on when I get to the number of spirits in this room besides us? One, two, there's only two of you? Interesting. Can you turn it off? So one of my other theories is sometimes I feel like there's more spirits than what they claim, and I feel that's because if they're from vastly different time periods, they may not be aware of the other one, which would make sense to some degree. Because I feel, you're agreeing with me, I feel that there's at least 5 spirits, if not more, now the flashlights are going crazy. So there's at least 2 dominant ones using these lights, but then we've had balls also going off. Can you turn something on? Thanks. Literally. Please turn it off. Please turn it off. Can you turn something on if you are attached to this land? If either of you are attached to this land, can you please turn something on? Were you attached to this building when it was the register? Can you turn something on? This one is. How about you back there? Were you part of the register? Can you turn that light on? You're definitely rolling, right?
I am rolling.
Okay.
I have an REC in the window anyway.
Perfect. So you back there, what are you attached to? Were you attached to the horses that used to be here? Can you turn that on? You are? Whoa. That would be interesting. Can you turn that off? Are there any women in this room? Turn something on if there are any women in the room. Oh. Okay. Thank you. That was really bright too. Can you turn it off? Do you know this man? Can you turn that on if you know this man up here? Okay. Can you tell us why you're here? Were you just passed? You can? Okay. Go for it. You both can? Can you turn them off? Please turn them off. Please turn yours off. Were you passing through? Maybe you came on a riverboat or on a boat on the river? You did? I thought you said you were part of the horses in the register. You're being very confusing. Did you come on a train? So you up here, mister, did you originally come here on a boat on the river? Can you turn that on? Oh, you did too. Okay, great. But you don't know each other. Please turn them off. Please turn them off. Please turn it off. Did you settle in Lawrenceburg? Turn something on if you ended up living in Lawrenceburg. Okay, interesting. Is there anybody here that was here that was related to James Dill?
I just want to say, I don't want to feel foolish, but did anyone hear a whisper like 20 seconds ago?
I'm sorry, that was me.
That was you?
Apologize.
Okay, all right. No, that's all right.
I was saying, I think that Lawrenceburg did have a different name,
Okay.
and I don't remember what it was.
I don't know. Could be.
Sorry about that.
Good ear.
That's
Got
all
the
right.
rules. That was a really good ear, Andy. You're hired. So far, this flashlight has come on for everything that makes sense to being somebody that knew Dill or somebody in that time frame. I want to say then that you couldn't have, yeah? Okay, great. You couldn't have had anything to do with the register then unless you were just in a story. Can you turn it off? I'm giving you another way to talk to us through this app on my phone on this rectangular box in my hand. You can talk through it and say words. If you'd like to tell us your name. Did you end up settling in Indiana? Can you turn something on? You did. How about you in the back? You just were passing through? Miss, the lady in the back, did you just pass through? That one hasn't come on in a long time. Did you work for James Dill? Can you turn something on? Moon? What about the moon? Do you have something you want to tell us? Turn something off you want to tell us. Stop, okay. Why do you want me to stop? Are you not supposed to tell us something? Is somebody trying to keep you from telling us stuff?
Oh, jeez.
ARDIS, artists.
No connection to me.
Is somebody here named Artis? Artis, and Owl. Is Artis, oh, catcall. Is Artis the one keeping you from talking? Are you still here? You are? You seem very, either you're out of energy or you're reluctant. Please turn that off. She was passing through.
Maybe.
Maybe? Please turn that off. Is Artis keeping you from talking? Can you turn that back on? You just don't want to answer my questions?
Sorry, it's me. It's Michelle. I'm gonna go take.
Is she coming?
I don't know. You want me to take it?
Sure.
I'm so sorry about this.
No, you're fine. Does she want to talk to the spirit?
Can one of you tell Gail that she needs to head over to Civic Park? Joey has not shown up and Katie needs someone to help her start the movie ASAP.
Flashlight up there.
All right. Sorry, Gail.
No, sorry guys.
Are you coming back or are you?
We'll see.
Is the front door still open, Liz? I didn't want it. Yeah, it should be open.
Okay, so,
Okay.
thank you, Gail.
All right, thank you everybody. Thank you,
Bye, good to
spirits.
see you.
The spirit says thank you, Gail.
Thank you. And now we have both flashlights come on again.
There's been so much Dill stuff, Stephanie. Are you feeling Dill here, or is it just somebody that knew? He had tons of parties here.
Alright. And then the flashlight.
The flashlight came on. I mean, he had so many guests. I mean, everybody.
Laughing. Was there lots of laughing here? Can you turn something off? There was lots of laughing at the parties. There was to both flashlights.
And I hate to interject this, but from the history, one of the things that just sounded like the most fun to me was the 24 toast salute at the 4th of July parties. And
Yeah.
I wonder if that was real, like if that's just a story or if that really happened.
Did either of you witness a 24
Toast,
salute?
yes.
Yes, this one did.
Yeah, okay, that's super cool.
Yeah. Thank you.
Those guys love their country.
Right. Is Mr. Dill here? Please don't.
Hopelessness.
Hopelessness, that's not very good. Is somebody feeling hopeless? Turn something on if somebody's feeling hopeless. What was he in the, was he a general?
He became a general. He was appointed, as well as I can understand the history, he was appointed general when he got his commission to muster a militia here to help with the War of 1812, but they got called back to defend against Indian attacks.
Right, I remember that. Were you good friends with General Dill? Can you turn that on? You were? Thank you. Can you turn it off? Please? Did you fight with General Dill? Like actually go to combat under him? Can you turn that on? The stables were part of Hayes, right?
That was part of Hayes,
Oh.
the Fitches, which, you know, Leah Fitch was Walter's daughter.
Can you turn that off? Please turn it off.
Interestingly, Dill may not have seen much battle. I mean, he got called to muster and trained a militia and marched, but I never really found an account of him actually seeing action.
Gotcha. Did you also know, well, I didn't even ask the question yet. Stop reading my mind. Please turn it off. Could you possibly have also known William Hayes?
Yes, William Hayes.
Can you turn it on if you knew William Hayes? Well, that was a little delayed. I mean, it's possible, right?
Yeah.
Store. Did you run a store? Can you turn that on?
Switch.
Switch. Was that your business in town? Was you running a, can you turn that off? To confirm, did you run a store in town? Please turn that on. I'm missing something. She may have attended a party. She may be, you know, an acquaintance that kind of came in on the river and just to attend a party possibly, but she did not stay in this area.
Chest.
Chest. Is General Dill here with us? Can you turn something on?
Metal.
There's lots of metal around here. He is? Please turn it off. Please turn it off. Does General Dill want to talk to us? Not really? Okay. Sorry. Wow, it was bright.
It was bright.
Bright as it's been in a while. You want to talk to us though, is the message I just got. What do you want to tell us? Turn that on if you have something that you really want to tell us. Is there anybody here? You do want to tell us something. All right, I'm listening. Please turn it off. While you're trying to tell me that, is there anybody here from the Hayes or the Fitch family? Please turn something on. Anybody from the Hayes or Fitch family?
Reduce.
Reduce.
Run.
Run. And 2 flashlights on run. Interesting. Please turn that off. Is there somebody in this room that was coming over the river to Freedom? Can you turn something on? Yep. Can you turn that off? Did you help them? Did you help the ones that were coming over the river to Freedom? They're scared to say it, but it flipped. Now it's on. Well, that was very kind of you. She may have been, that may have been what she was. I was very bright. Is that what you're trying to tell me? Please turn it off. Did you help her to freedom, the one that's standing behind you? Did you help her to freedom? Can you turn that on?
Just to help us in place and time.
Yeah.
So, slave race to freedom, you're probably before Hayes.
Yep.
There was also the Methodist parsonage.
Yep.
Dill, I think, was connected to the Methodist, Hamline Methodist Church around here.
Yep.
They were big abolitionists, influenced generally from the Methodists. So, just down this line of thinking, there's probably a lot of historical, there's your flashlight, connection to that.
Yep. Yeah. And we knew Vance was, and they're right there.
Yeah.
Right. That's kind of what I'm also picking up. That's why she's so quiet. Interesting. Is there anything else you want to tell us? Turn something on if there's anything else you want to tell us. You do? Okay. We're listening. Please turn it off. Do you ladies have anything that has popped into your heads? I think this is the quietest this app has been ever.
Are you feeling anything? I mean, there's so much, it seems like so many different possibilities of what might be trying to come through. Are you feeling anything? Or?
I do definitely feel that these are connected to coming here on that river. I did feel she definitely did not stay here. So if she was a slave, that makes sense. Originally I thought maybe she was, you know, somebody that, a woman that just came, where did Dill live, in Pennsylvania as well?
He was
Cincinnati.
born there, moved to Kentucky, then Cincinnati joined up with Matt Anthony Wayne.
So at first I thought maybe she was, you know, somebody.
We're rolling.
Okay. So at first I thought she might be somebody that was an acquaintance of Generaldill and came for a party. But now it just said terror, But now I think it's more clear that she probably, run again. She was definitely fleeing for her freedom. We've gotten all hits that this gentleman was connected to General Dill, and he ended up here. I am good with that. Were you part of the church, possibly? The Methodist church, right? Methodist?
Probably.
Were you part of the church, sir? Can you turn something on? And miss, you don't have to run anymore. You're safe. There's no more terror. You're safe. She's making me cry.
Who's that?
The one that ran for her life. Just sadness. We're still listening if there's anything else you want to tell us. Is there anybody else here that wants to talk? I feel a definite, almost like a revolving door of energy, because over the years, a lot of people came through here. Whether it was, for when they had the stable, whether it was the parties, whether it was, to freedom, whatever it was. I feel like there's a lot of energy here, but most of it is residuals, to where they aren't aware of us. And I think it's very interesting that we had somebody attach the artifacts and then others not attached, that are more attached to the river, the land. Is there anything you want to ask, Andy?
I'm just sitting here thinking, I don't know if he's here or if his friends are here, but General Dill, those associated with him, those that served with him, those that helped him, thank you for what you did. Indiana's a free state. United States is up and running. You might be worried, but everything's cool. And it may shock you to know that we in Great Britain are great friends now. So, I don't know.
Yeah, because General Dill was a huge part of why Indiana is Indiana.
Yep.
And that's fascinating. Well, if you don't have anything else to tell us, we want to thank you for what you did tell us. It's very important to us. Everyone in this room is very interested in the history. Answer? Is that was the right answer? Turn something on if you have anything else to tell us or anybody else wants to talk. If not, we're going to say thank you and call it a night. Okay, thank you very much. Oh. War.
Yeah.
Please turn it off.
War's over, you won.
That's right. Please turn it off. Are you just saying goodnight? Form? Are you saying goodnight? Thank you. Okay. lovelies, that wraps up another episode of the Get Spooky Society here in Lawrenceburg, Indiana at the ARI building, the Archeological Research Institute building. And we are really blessed to have come here and on this historic property. And I really enjoy this group because I'm into this, as you guys know now, with all my fossils and stuff that I've been finding. So it's been really interesting for me to be a part of this. But, you know, our time here has come to an end. So until next time, stay spooky.